Are you sure you're using dry shampoo the right way? Welcome back to Crystal Beauty TV. Let's get started. The first thing you're going to want to do is brush your hair to remove any tangles, make it easier to work the product through, and distribute some of those oils from the top of your head. Okay, so if we just take our dry shampoo and start going like this, it's not going to get down to the roots where it's really oily. So we want to start by like sectioning the hair in just little sections throughout the head. You go like this, you hold it 4 to 6 inches away. You want to shake the can and just kind of spray it there. You go to the next one. So I just have kind of naturally oily skin, so a lot of times around the hairline it'll get kind of oily, so I'll just do it there too. Be just careful not to get it in your eyes because that would hurt. And I like to section towards the back because my hair gets greasy there. You just want to do that. You don't need to spray tons and tons and tons. Alright, so make sure you apply it to the roots because if you're doing it to the rest of your hair, it doesn't really need it and it's just a waste of your product. Listen, you need to let it sit for a few minutes to give it a chance to do its job, to soak up that oil. Some people just spray it right in and they mush it around and then they're like, oh, it's still oily, so they spray a whole bunch more and then it's just too much. So we're just gonna wait a few minutes. Now we're gonna use our fingers to massage it in, just kind of like you would a regular shampoo. Focus on the scalp and the roots of your hair. And yeah, just get it all over. If at this point you're saying, ooh, there's still some spaces that are a little bit oily, you can just take your can and get in there. All right, now it's ready to go. Kind of give some new life to your hair, so I want to go over some key pointers. If you use too much dry shampoo, it will make your hair look chalky and dull and just kind of dried out, and that's not what we're going for. Start with a little bit, like I said before, and then increase it if after a few minutes it's still looking oily in places. I recommend using a tinted or invisible dry shampoo, not a white one. It'll just look chalky, and especially if you have dark hair, like brunette or black hair, it's going to just look white and grayish and just nasty. They have dry shampoos that are specifically tinted for blondes, brunettes, and black hair. You don't have to pile on tons of dry shampoo every day. This can actually cause all the residue building up to clog your hair follicles. So I would tell you to just try to use it once between washes. The best advice I can give you is to apply it to your hair before you go to bed at night. That way it can work on soaking up that oil that was building up through that day, and it'll continue to work on the oil produced that night instead of waiting until the next morning when you have to try to get rid of all of that. You'll likely need to try out a variety of different dry shampoos until you find the one that works best for you and that you really like. I've tried so many, and honestly there are some that are absolute garbage and some that are just really nice. I like the Mika one, but my favorite is probably Moroccan oil. I do it for dark tones. If you found this information useful, please consider subscribing so you don't miss out on any more beauty education. As always, let me know what you'd like to know. Have a great day.